welcome back to another episode of Reality Show with Promise Adebayo on Promise World TV, otherwise known as PWT. Okay, today I'm having a guest with me as usual on this reality show. And oh no, let me leave that for you to discover yourself. Alright, tag along with me. Guys, here's my guest. So, sir, can you please introduce yourself briefly to our viewers?
All right. My name is Yotola Matthew. I'm a graduate of Lautech and a data analyst.
Wow, that's good. Okay, so today I want to ask you a question about, there's this thing that it occurs, it happens to majority of us that we always have a time that we have identity crisis and all of that, and we feel I am not enough, I am not doing well, I'm not this, I'm not that, and perhaps pressure from people or even yourself, and then what people say and all of that, and you're like, I'm not enough, I'm not doing well. In fact, some people get to the extent of committing suicide, depression, and all of that, and anxiety could be part of it though. So I want to ask, was there any time, like in your journey in life, that you felt, oh, I'm not enough, this is not who I'm supposed to be, this and all of that? So I want to ask, when you felt that, how were you able to manage it, and how were you able to scale through?
All right. Actually, in my journey in life, there has been a lot of time as normal human being that you feel insufficient, as in you feel unable to do some task, and generally, I could remember one time like that when I was teaching. This one is the practical stuff. So I was teaching in school, and there was a time we want to do inter sport. So and that school is a group of school actually. So and we have many staffs, many able staffs. So and in the inter sports there are times that in the section of inter sport there are time for teachers raise that they will be running and all that. So we have people that are more able more than me. Even during the time of the practice that we are doing, I think out of like the 10 teachers like that will run, I always be the 9th or the 10th one most of the time. But when the times of the relay race come, so I was discouraged. I was practically seeing that I've always been the last in the race. Where should I run? I just want to disgrace myself in the front of my the parents of my student. But I just have that that feeling inside of me to try, just to give a shot again, despite knowing the fact that I've been always failing. But when the race started, we just start running the race and all. It just occurred that the person that used to be the first, he just said, because that he said it later, we finished with that, he just moved out. We started, he just moved out of the lane. And on, those people that used to do very well, maybe falling down the race, maybe they are tired and all that. So me that I always be the last, I always be the next person. Actually, I came as the second.
Wow.
And even the distance that the first used to go ahead of me is just a little distance and all that. So now, there has been time like that, apart from that practical aspect, and there have been time, on my journey on campus, serving as the general coordinator of one of our fellowship on campus. So when the mantle comes, I feel insufficient, but there's an encouragement from God that keep me going, and that's always been wonderful. So it's just God that has when you feel that, I feel that you just have to recognize that, and when you recognize that, you try and commit it to the hand of God. It will give you strength to continue and go. So that's the part of the experience that I have. That's few of it.
All right. So in those experiences, the only thing you did was just commit the situation to God's hand.
Yes, I commit it to God's hands, and I to faith to that action instead. So without taking action, without facing your fear, you won't be able to conquer that fear. Fear unfaced is fear that will defeat you, that you have been defeated without facing that. So I see that I prayed, yes, I prayed, and I still stand up and face that fear. And because sense of insufficiency is to me is a mirage. Looking at it, I don't know. You have watched, maybe you are traveling in a sunny environment, on the road, like tide road.
Yeah.
I know when it's sunny, you will see like on the tide road, you see that there is there is water on that road when you look forward. But the more you move closer, the more you see that there is no water there. It's just a mirage. It's not an illusion. So to me, I see it that I see it as illusion. When you have some feelings inside of you, sometimes if you have not moved closer to that fear that is bringing that feelings to you, you don't know if it is reality or not. And most of the time, those fears are not reality until you move closer.
Yeah.
So to me, I face it, and though after praying to God, because I am a strongly believer in God, because my sufficiency particularly is not of me, but it's of God that makes me sufficient. So I look to God and I face it squarely, and God has always been helping.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. When you feel insufficient, when you feel that you're not enough, according to what they have said, and mostly how it is, one, take it to God in prayer. The situation, take it to God. There's nothing too big or too small to take to God in prayer. Then act. Don't just have faith. Don't just say, okay. Don't just confess. Act and face the fear. He said, when you face it and then you move closer, you discover it's just a mirage. All right. I hope you've learned something today. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
I hope when we call you, you will gladly honor our invitation.
No problem. I'm always at your service. It's my pleasure to be able to partake in this reality show.
Thank you,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, guys. Bye.